Look at that. The wheat fields are glowing again. Makes you want to stay a little longer. Golden waves across the hillside, rolling softly in the breeze. Every stalk is catching sunlight, dancing gently with the trees. Old fence shadows stretch forever, past the barn and down the lane. Every evening paints a picture only country hearts can name. Coffee cooling on the porch rail, boots still dusty from the day. Nothing feels as rich as watching summer slowly fade away. Hold this moment, don't let go. Evening's got a golden glow. The wheat fields glow like a sea of gold. Every breeze carries stories never told. Every sunset wraps the valley in a warm embrace. The wheat fields glow like amazing grace. Grandpa leans against the fence line, smiling as the daylight fades. Mama hums an old-time melody while the sky turns amber shades. Fireflies begin their dancing, crickets start their evening song. Simple moments last forever, that's where they belong. Every harvest leaves a blessing, every season leaves its mark. Every glowing field reminds me light can shine through any dark. One more sunset, one more song. This old country makes us strong. The wheat fields glow like a sea of gold. Every breeze carries stories never told. Every sunset wraps the valley in a warm embrace. The wheat fields glow like amazing grace. When the stars begin to gather and the moon climbs slowly high, I'll remember every evening written across this country sky. The wheat fields glow one more time, like an old familiar memory frozen here in time. When tomorrow brings a morning, I'll still see their golden light. The wheat fields glow through the quiet night. kind of evening you never want to end. Golden sunlight on the back roads, shadows stretching through the fields. Every mile feels like a postcard, only country life can give. Windows down, the breeze is calling. Old oak trees all wave hello. Every turn along this highway feels like somewhere I've always known. Dust keeps dancing in the mirror. Barns are glowing in the light. Nothing in this whole wide world feels as good as this tonight. Take it easy, take it slow. The best roads I already know. Golden evening road, take me home once more, where the sky keeps burning like it did before. Every mile's a memory, every turn's a smile. I'm still chasing sunsets, one country mile at a time. Grandpa's fence is still standing. Mama's flowers still bloom bright. Coffee waiting on the front porch before the stars fill up the night. Kids are laughing down the gravel. Dogs are running through the hay. Simple days become forever when you live this country way. Every fence post tells a story, every field still knows my name. Some old roads may never change, and I hope they stay the same. Hold that feeling, don't let go. Life moves fast, the country knows. Golden evening road, take me home once more, where the sky keeps burning like it did before. Every mile's a memory, every turn's a smile. I'm still chasing sunsets, one country mile at a time. Every sunset finds me smiling. Every breeze still feels the same. Every road I've ever wandered always calls me back again. Golden evening road, lead me all night long, with a heart that's full of country and an old familiar song. When tomorrow starts another day, I'll still wear this smile. Just give me one more sunset and one more country mile. Golden evening road, keep rolling home. Looks like supper's ready. Come on over. There's always room for one more. supper on the old front porch, sweet tea shining in the light, Mama smiling from the kitchen as the day turns into night. Grandpa's rocking chair is waiting, Daddy's laughing by the rail. Every breeze across the hayfield brings another country tale. The old dog's lying by the doorway, watching everyone come near. Nothing feels more right than family gathered here year after year. Take a seat, stay a while, pass the biscuits, share a smile. Supper on the porch, where the good times grow. Every laugh around the table warms the evening glow. Passing stories hand to hand like they've always done before. Life feels rich and simple at supper on the porch. Fireflies begin their dancing, lanterns softly light the way. Someone grabs the old guitar to end another perfect day. Coffee comes with homemade pie. Neighbors stop to say hello. Simple moments shared together mean more than they'll ever know. The old screen door keeps on swinging like a song we've always known. Every supper brings us closer to the place our hearts have grown. One more story, one more song. These are the nights we carry along. Supper on the porch, where the good times grow. Every laugh around the table warms the evening glow. Passing stories hand to hand like they've always done before. Life feels rich and simple at supper on the porch. No fancy lights, no crowded streets, just familiar faces and something good to eat. That's all we've ever needed to make this house a home. Porch, as the stars appear, every little memory feels so close and clear. When tomorrow finds us, we'll gather here once more with thankful hearts together at supper on the porch. Supper on the porch. See you tomorrow. Funny how you can leave a place, but somehow it never really leaves you. Fields behind the house aglow like they did when I was young. Summer carried every promise on the wind where dreams were sung. Grandpa waved from by the fence line. Mama called us in the dark. Every sunset left a picture still hanging in my heart. Barefoot running through the clover, chasing fireflies after rain. Back before the world grew faster, life was measured by the grain. Every season leaves a trace. Every memory knows this place. Fields behind the house still whisper my name. Golden waves keep dancing just the same. Every fence and every old oak knows where I belong. Home was never just a place. It was where love stayed strong. Rusty mailbox by the driveway still leans just a little more. Old red tractor keeps on resting like it's waiting there before. Coffee drifting through the screen door. Morning sunlight fills the room. Simple days became forever, long before we knew. Every road I've ever traveled led me somewhere far away, but the fields behind that old house never faded with the days. Time keeps moving, hearts still know where the strongest roots always grow. Fields behind the house still whisper my name. Golden waves keep dancing just the same. Every fence and every old oak knows where I belong. Home was never just a place. It was where love stayed strong. No city skyline could ever replace one quiet evening in this place, where the wind remembers every dream, and nothing's quite the way it seems. Fields behind the house still call me home tonight, like an old familiar lantern shining through the fading light. When my journey reaches sunset, one truth will carry on. My heart still lives forever where those old fields belong. behind the house, still waiting. Looks like somebody left the porch light on again. Guess they knew I'd find my way home. That little light beside the doorway shines the same as long ago, like it's waiting through the evening just to tell me where to go. Every board across the front porch sings beneath these worn old boots. Every breeze brings back the memories, like the smell of fresh cut roots. Coffee's waiting on the table, Mama's smile is warm and bright. Nothing ever felt so peaceful as that little porch light. You can travel, you can roam, but one small light can lead you home. The porch light glows like an old familiar song, shining through the quiet evening, telling me where I belong. Every mile fades behind me, every worry slips away, when that little light keeps burning. I know I'm home to stay. Neighbors wave from down the gravel, kids are laughing in the yard, old dog sleeping by the doorway, watching over every star. Grandpa's chair still faces sunset, like he never really left. Every story still keeps living in the echoes that are kept. Simple moments built forever, more than money ever knows. Home is waiting every evening, where the porch light softly glows. Take your time, don't be late. Love still waits beyond the gate. The porch light glows like an old familiar song, shining through the quiet evening, telling me where I belong. Every mile fades behind me, every worry slips away, when that little light keeps burning. I know I'm home to stay. No fancy skyline, no city lights could ever shine quite this bright. One little lantern, one open door, back to where my heart still knows the porch light glows. Welcome home. That old tractor never asked for much. Just one more sunrise and one more field to cross. The quiet tractor starts each morning long before the town awakes, rolling slow across the farmland, every path a memory makes. Rust upon the faded fenders, stories written in the steel. Every mile across the pasture built this life one turning wheel. Morning light across the hayfield, coffee waiting on the porch. Simple days were never easy, still they filled our hearts with warmth. No applause, no fame, just honest work, day by day. The quiet tractor keeps rolling on through every sunrise and every dawn. It carried dreams, it carried hope across these fields we proudly call our own. Grandpa drove it every harvest, Daddy learned behind the wheel. Now I hear that old engine humming like a song the years still feel. Every fence and every meadow knows the tracks it left behind. Some old things don't need replacing, they just stay within your mind. Children wave from by the gateway, dogs run happy through the lane. Nothing ever felt so honest as that old familiar sound again. Take it slow, take your time, the richest life is simple by design. The quiet tractor keeps rolling on through every sunrise and every dawn. It carried dreams, it carried hope across these fields we proudly call our own. Some just keep the old wheels turning. Every season, every year, still moving forward without a fear. The quiet tractor still leads the way across the fields another day, when the evening sun grows softer and the sky turns shades of gold. Its story lives forever in every furrow it has rolled. The quiet tractor still rolling home. Smoke's rising from the old chimney. Looks like supper's almost ready. Smoke above the old farmhouse, slowly drifting through the sky. Evening settles on the cornfields as another day says goodbye. Coffee waiting on the table, old porch swing still moving slow. Every breeze across the pasture feels like home I've always known. Boots are resting by the doorway, dust from one more honest day. Nothing in this whole wide world could ever pull my heart away. When the daylight starts to fade, love is found in simple ways. Smoke above the farm, rising soft and high, like a prayer floating through the evening sky. Every little glowing window shines so warm tonight. Home is where the fire burns and everything feels right. Mama's humming in the kitchen, Grandpa's chair is by the fire. Old guitar beside the doorway still remembers every wire. Crickets sing beyond the fence line, fireflies begin to glow. Little moments last forever, more than we could ever know. Every sunset leaves a promise, waiting with tomorrow's dawn. Every country heart keeps beating long after the day is gone. Hold this feeling, don't let go. Home is all we'll ever know. Smoke above the farm, rising soft and high, like a prayer floating through the evening sky. Every little glowing window shines so warm tonight. Home is where the fire burns and everything feels right. No place I'd rather be than right here tonight, watching smoke rise slowly under fading light. Every road I've ever traveled led me back again to this old farmhouse and the life I've always loved. Smoke above the farm, still calling me home, still calling me home. Where the stars shine brighter, where the stars shine brighter than anywhere I've known. When the night grows quiet, and the moon climbs high above, I'll always find my way back to this place I love. Smoke above the farm. Good night. Good night.
Take a look. Grandma's lanterns are already glowing. Looks like another beautiful country night. Lanterns shining through the evening, lighting up the old front yard. Golden circles on the gravel, welcoming every heart. Fireflies are softly dancing around the old oak tree. Every little glowing lantern still feels like family. Neighbors laughing by the gate, coffee brewing nice and slow. Simple nights become forever, more than city lights could know. Leave your worries at the fence. Out here life just makes sense. Lanterns in the yard, lighting up the night. Every little memory burning soft and bright. Every smile still finds me right where I belong. Lanterns in the yard, keeping my heart turned on. Grandpa tunes his old guitar, Mama starts to softly sing. Children chase the fireflies while the old porch swing gently swings. Dogs are sleeping by the doorway, stars begin to fill the sky. Nothing feels more real than moments money never could buy. Every summer left a story, every autumn left a smile. Every glowing lantern stayed with me all the while. Hold this moment, don't let go. Country nights are all I know. Lanterns in the yard, lighting up the night. Every little memory burning soft and bright. Every smile still finds me right where I belong. Lanterns in the yard, keep my heart turned on. When the daylight fades away, love keeps shining anyway. One small light can lead you home, no matter where you roam. Lanterns in the yard, still burning bright, guiding every traveler through the country night. As long as one light's glowing, I'll never be too far. Home will always find me where the lanterns are. Lanterns in the yard, still shining.
Morning. Those old boots are right where I left them. Guess that means it's gonna be another good day. Boots by the door, they're worn and withered, covered up in yesterday's dust. Every scratch tells a little story, built on hard work, hope and trust. Coffee's waiting in the kitchen, sunlight climbing through the trees. Morning breeze across the front yard carries every memory. That old screen door keeps on swinging like it always used to do. Every step I take reminds me life begins with something true. No fancy road, no shiny car, just these old boots have brought me this far. Boots by the door, ready one more time, walking every country mile, feeling right in every stride. From the sunrise to the sunset, through the rain and summer storm, every road still leads me home where these old boots belong. Daddy wore a pair just like them. Grandpa did the very same. Every footprint on this farmland carries on the family name. Wood smoke rising from the chimney, old dog sleeping by the gate. Nothing here's ever hurried, good things always learn to wait. Neighbors wave along the back roads, children laugh across the fields. Simple living keeps on giving more than any city steals. One more sunrise, one more song. These old boots keep moving on. Boots by the door, ready one more time, walking every country mile, feeling right in every
From the sunrise to the sunset, through the rain and summer storm, every road still leads me home where these old boots belong. They've crossed rivers, they've climbed hills, they've danced on porches and stood still. Every mile, every scar made me exactly who we are. Boots by the door, still waiting every dawn. Another day to chase the sunshine, another reason to move on. When my journey's finally over, I'll leave them by that old front door for the next dream waiting on the old farmhouse floor. Boots by the door, always ready. Pull up that old chair, coffee still warm. Looks like the old farm woke up before we did. Morning light is climbing slowly over fields of summer gold. Every fence and every shadow has another tale untold. Boots are waiting by the doorway, covered up with yesterday. Nothing here has really changed, and I kinda like it that way. Old red barn still stands so proudly, painted by the passing years. Every board still holds the laughter, every nail still guards the tears. Life keeps rolling miles away, but this old place still asks me to stay. The old farm still sings with every breeze that softly blows. Every dusty road remembers every seed somebody sowed. Hear the old guitar keep ringing like it never missed a string. Long as there's a heart to listen, the old farm still sings. Grandpa's jacket hangs beside me, just where he left it years ago. Mama's roses by the window still find somewhere new to grow. Coffee cups on wooden tables, morning prayers before the sun. Simple things became forever before we knew they'd all be gone. Time gets older, love stays young. Out here every song's begun. The old farm still sings like an old familiar friend. Every porch light tells a story sunset whispers gently, the old farm still sings. If these fields could talk, they'd tell you everything about first love's hard work, broken dreams, Sunday mornings, and every smile that found its way back home. Still sings. The old farm still sings, still sings. Welcome home.
There it is, that old screen door again. Funny how one little sound can feel like home. When the screen door softly swings, evening settles all around. Lantern light begins to shimmer as the sun slips slowly down. Coffee waiting on the table, old guitar against the wall. Every little country moment feels like I remember all. Dusty boots beside the doorway, old hat hanging by the nail. Simple things become forever in this quiet little tale. Days ending, stars appear. Home has always been right here. When the screen door swings, I know where I belong. Every gentle creaking sound feels like an old song. Every breeze reminds me love was always near. When the screen door swings, I'm finally here. Fireflies begin their dancing, crickets sing beneath the moon. Grandpa softly hums a melody that I still remember too. Mama smiles from by the window, waving one more time to me. Nothing in this world feels richer than this simple memory. Every season leaves a blessing
Every road has brought me back to the place that shaped my story, down this old familiar track. One more sunset, one more prayer. Thankful hearts are gathered here. When the screen door swings, I know where I belong. Every gentle creaking sound feels like an old song. Every breeze reminds me love was always near. When the screen door swings, I'm finally here. When tomorrow finds another road and another sky to cross, I'll still carry this old porch inside my heart, no matter where I go. When the screen door swings, the day comes peacefully to rest. Every goodbye becomes another reason to come back, until the morning sunshine finds these fields once more. I'll be waiting when the screen door swings. Good night. Good night.
Come on. Supper's getting cold. Pull up a chair. We've been waiting on you. Supper on the old front porch. Sweet tea resting by my side. Grandma smiling from the kitchen, watching daylight slowly hide. Old guitar beside the doorway, waiting for a friendly hand. Every evening tells a story only country hearts understand. Neighbors wave across the gravel, kids are laughing down the lane. Nothing feels as rich as moments money never could explain. One more story, one more smile, stay a little, just a while. Supper on the porch as the daylight fades away. Passing plates and passing laughter at the close of every day. Every little conversation warms the soul far more than gold. Supper on the porch never gets old. Grandpa starts an old-time story. Daddy laughs before the end. Mama says she's heard it 20 times, still wants to hear it once again. Fireflies begin their dancing, landing softly like the night. Simple moments shared together always seem
just right. Coffee comes after the supper. Someone hums an old refrain. Every voice becomes a memory that forever will remain. Take your time, don't rush through. The best nights are shared with you. Supper on the porch as the daylight fades away. Passing plates and passing laughter at the close of every day. Every little conversation warms the soul far more than gold. Supper on the porch never gets old. No fancy restaurant could ever take its place. Just home-cooked love and familiar faces. That's enough for me. One more summer night, one more song around the table. Everything feels right. When tomorrow comes calling, I'll still know where to go. Back to that old front porch where love always grows. Supper on the porch. Pull up a chair.
Take that road, the one that winds past the old Hayfield. It always knows the way home. The road past the Hayfield winds beneath the evening sky. Golden bells like old reminders, watching every season pass by. Windows down, the breeze is gentle, carrying the scent of hay. Every mile feels like a postcard from a simpler yesterday. Old fence posts lean together like old friends who never part. Every turn along this back road feels familiar to my heart. Slow it down, take it in. The best roads have always been the road past the Hayfield. Leads me home again, past the old red barn and the whispering wind. Every mile reminds me who I've always been. The road past the Hayfield brings me home again. Grandpa waved from by the gate with a smile that never changed. Mama called us in for supper
as the sky turned amber flame. Fireflies begin their dancing. Crickets sang the evening song. Every little country moment taught my heart where I belong. Even now I hear that laughter floating softly on the breeze, like the road still keeps the echoes of those simple memories. Every sunset lights the way back to home at end of day. The road past the Hayfield leads me home again, past the old red barn and the whispering wind. Every mile reminds me who I've always been. The road past the Hayfield brings me home again. Roads may change and years may fly, but this old path still catches my eye. Every heartbeat knows this place. Every sunset feels like grace. Ever changed? When the stars shine over fields of gold once more, I'll keep walking this old country road. The road past the Hayfield will always lead me home. That old water pump keeps standing, though the paint is faded thin. Every mark upon its handle tells me where my life's been. Grandpa drew the cold well water every morning just at dawn. Simple days were built on moments that still carry on. Coffee steamed beside the porch swing, morning sunlight touched the ground. Every little country memory lives inside that simple sound. Some things rust, some things fade, but love grows stronger every day. The rusted water pump still stands tall through the summer heat and the autumn fall. Every drop it ever gave still runs through my soul. The rusted water pump made this country whole. Children gathered every Sunday, laughing underneath the trees. Mama humming old-time hymns, floating softly with the breeze. Grandpa smiled and tipped his hat, watching every child run free, saying life's about the little things, not what money brings. Every fence still holds a sunrise, every field still knows my name. Some old places never leave you, though the world may change. Take it slow, hold on tight, everything will be alright. The rusted water pump still stands tall through the summer heat and the autumn fall. Every drop it ever gave still runs through my soul. The rusted water pump made this country whole. Time keeps moving, years roll by, still that old pump catches my eye. Every memory flows again, like cool clear water in the wind. One thing I'll always know, love keeps flowing where the old well used to flow. The rusted water pump still pumping memories. Easy there. Even the horses know. Every long day deserves a peaceful sunset. Beyond the fence the horses wander, slow beneath the fading light. Golden fields are softly glowing, everything just feels alright. Old boots resting on the porch step, coffee cooling in my hand. There's no better place to breathe than this old piece of country land. Every breeze across the meadow carries songs I've always known. Out here silence sounds like music, calling every heart back home. No hurry now, take it slow. The evening always steals the show. Where the horses rest, that's where I'll be. Where the wind keeps singing through the trees. Every sunset paints a picture only country hearts can see. Where the horses rest is where my soul runs free. Grandpa always loved this pasture, said the world moved way too fast. Every horse would teach you something if you'd simply let it last. Children laughing by the old fence, running through the summer grass. Simple days became forever, long before we knew they'd pass. Every season tells a story, every trail still feels the same. Some old places never leave you, they just quietly know your name. Take a deep breath, watch the sky. The finest things can't be bought in life. Where the horses rest, that's where I'll be. Where the wind keeps singing through the trees. Every sunset paints a picture only country hearts can see. Where the horses rest is where my soul runs free. No city lights, no endless noise, just open skies and simple joys. Every heartbeat finds its place out here beneath amazing grace. Watching evening where it smiles. When tomorrow finds me, I'll still know what's best. Home is always waiting where the horses rest. Where the horses rest, that's enough for me. That old dirt road still waiting, guess it knew I'd come back someday. There's a road beyond the blacktop where the dust still knows my name. Every bend feels like a handshake, nothing there has ever changed. Old fence posts lean a little farther, crows still circle in the sky. Every mile brings back a memory, like the years just passed me by. There's a mailbox by the crossroads painted by the summer rain. Every tire mark reminds me why I came back here again. Take that back road, nice and slow. Some destinations only old hearts know. The last dirt road still leads me home, past the fields of golden harvest where I never feel alone. Every mile tells a story, every turn sets my soul free. The last dirt road still remembers me. Daddy drove this road on Sundays with the windows rolling down. Mama smiled beside the cornfields as we headed into town. Grandpa whistled old-time melodies while the tires hummed along. Every journey felt like heaven, every drive became a song. Now Now I'm driving just like they did, chasing sunsets through the trees, learning all the little lessons carried by the evening breeze. No map needed, no street signs. This old road still clears my mind. The last dirt road still leads me home, past the fields of golden harvest where I never feel alone. Every mile tells a story, every turn sets my soul free. The last dirt road still remembers me. Roads may change and towns may grow, but some old paths will always know exactly where your heart belongs, waiting there all along. Like an old friend who's never changed. When the sun slips past the tree line and the evening sky turns gold, I'll keep riding that old back road till my story has been told. The last dirt road will always lead me home.
That old barn's been standing longer than any of us. I guess it's got a few stories left to tell. That old barn still stands so proudly, watching every season pass. Morning sun upon the rooftop, shining through the weathered cracks. Every board has heard the laughter, every beam has known the rain. Every nail still holds together all the joy and all the pain. Daddy's truck parked by the doorway, hay was stacked from floor to beam. Every summer felt forever, living out a country dream. Time keeps rolling, years move on, but some old places stay forever strong. The barn still stands like it's always done, holding all the memories underneath the sun. Every scar upon its timber has a story in its grain. The barn still stands through the joy and through the rain. Grandpa tuned his old guitar there after every harvest day. Neighbors gathered by the lantern, music carried far away. Children climbed the wooden rafters, dogs were running through the hay. Simple days became forever, though they slowly slipped away. Every autumn brings the same wind, every spring the swallows fly. Some old things don't need replacing, they just learn the reasons why. Hold on tightly, don't let go. Roots grow deeper than we know. The barn still stands
has a story in its grain. The barn still stands through the joy and through the rain. Storms may come and seasons change. Paint may fade and boards may age, but a heart that's built on love will never fall apart. Still proud today, watching every sunrise like the fields its way. When my road is over and the evening softly lands, I'll still find my way back where the old barn stands. The barn still stands, still standing strong. Well now, hey, ain't no reason to hurry today. One more country mile won't hurt. Sunlight dancing on the windshield, dust is rising down the lane. Every turn feels like an old friend calling out my name again. Radio keeps softly playing, old guitar and steel in tune. Windows down, the breeze keeps singing. Lazy Sunday afternoon, fields are rolling like an ocean, golden waves beneath the sky. Every mile feels just a little closer to the reasons why. Keep on rolling, nice and slow. The best roads never rush to go. One more country mile, one more country song, one more road that takes me right where I belong. Every fence keeps waving, every old oak smiles. Life gets better, one more country mile. Old red barns and faded mailboxes, standing proud beside the road. Little churches painted white carry every family's hope. Grandpa taught me years ago, don't outrun the setting sun. Take your time and love the journey, that's how country life is done. Coffee waiting back at home, porch swing moving with the breeze. Simple things are worth remembering more than all the city's dreams. No need racing, take it in. Every mile is where life's been. One more country mile, one more country song, one more road that takes me right where I belong. Every fence keeps waving, every old oak smiles. Life gets better, one more country mile. Every highway leads somewhere, every back road leads me home. Every sunset writes another page in the life I've always known. One more country mile, one more country song. Keep the wheels turning, keep singing along, till the stars shine brightly over fields so wide. I'll keep chasing sunsets with this country pride. One more country mile, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. Come on now. That old windmill's already turning. Looks like it's gonna be another fine country day. That old windmill keeps on turning, same old song it's always known. Standing tall above the wheat fields, like it never stands alone. Morning sun lights up the hillside, golden shadows start to run. Every breeze across the farmland feels like talking to someone. Coffee's gone, the truck is waiting, boots are dusty by the gate. Every road is full of promise when the morning feels this great. The wind keeps calling, time rolls on. Another country morning, another country song. The old windmill spinning with the breeze, turning every memory into melodies. Round and round forever, just like it's always been. The old windmill keeps my heart spinning. Grandpa used to stand beside it, watching clouds drift slowly by. Said that every turning blade was waving hello to the sky. Kids were running through the clover, dogs were chasing after fun. Every laugh became a memory, shining brighter than the sun. Every fence still knows my footsteps, every tree still knows my name. Some things never really leave you, though the world may never stay. The breeze keeps singing, soft and free. This old country life still belongs to me. The old windmill spinning with the breeze, turning every memory into melodies. Round and round forever, just like it's always been. The old windmill keeps my heart spinning. Every sunrise, every season, every dream has a reason. Every mile brings me back to this old country track. turns to day, chasing every cloud that comes its way. When the evening settles softly and the western sky grows still, I'll always find my way back to the old windmill, the old windmill, still turning. Still turning.
Nothing beats a country sunset. Come on. Let's take the long way home. The fence runs down the hillside like it always used to do. Golden light across the pasture paints the sky in shades of blue. Dust is dancing down the back road, truck wheels humming soft and low. Every mile feels like a memory only country hearts can know. Windows open to the evening, warm wind blowing through my soul. Every turn brings back a feeling that no city ever stole. The day grows quiet, the stars wake slow. There's only one place I wanna go. Sundown over the fence, golden light makes perfect sense. Every road keeps leading home where my country heart belongs. Hear the old guitar still playing, hear the whippoorwill sweet song. Nothing feels more like forever than a sunset rolling on. Grandpa's truck beside the barnyard still wears dust like years ago. Every scratch tells old stories only country folks would know. Mama's flowers by the window catch the last warm evening glow. Simple things become the treasures that the richest people owe. Children laughing down the gravel, running through the open fields. Every sunset keeps reminding what a country life can heal. Take it easy, don't rush time. The best things wait and can't be bought with a dime. Sundown over the fence, golden light makes perfect sense. Every road keeps leading home where my country heart belongs. Hear the old guitar still playing, hear the whippoorwill sweet song. Nothing feels more like forever than a sunset rolling on. One more mile, one more sunset, one more memory to keep. Every fence post, every old barn promises we'll always meet. The road may wander, the years may fly, but this old country never says goodbye. Sundown over the fence, heaven shining in the west. Every heartbeat finds its rhythm in this land that I love best. When tomorrow comes to find me, I'll still sing the same old song. The sunset on my shoulder, right where I belong. Sundown over the fence, still carrying
The sun's already climbing over the old barn. Looks like another beautiful day. Morning on the old farm, golden sunlight fills the sky. Dew still resting on the meadow, while the swallows learn to fly. Coffee's waiting on the porch now, old boots sitting by the door. Every sunrise brings a blessing, like 100 times before. Wind is softly through the wheat fields, rooster calls across the land. Every morning feels like music, only country hearts understand. Brand new morning, open skies, another chance, another sunrise. Morning on the old farm, everything feels new. Golden light upon the valley, painted in every hue. Every road is full of promise, every dream begins to bloom. Morning on the old farm chases every shadow from the room. Grandpa waves beside the tractor, Daddy whistles through the gate, Mama hums a Sunday melody, while breakfast's on the plate. Children laughing by the hayfield, running through the morning breeze. Every little country heartbeat finds its home among the trees. Smoke begins to rise so gently from the chimney once again. Every sunrise tells the old farm life goes on where it has always been. Take a deep breath, feel the sun. Every morning has just begun. Morning on the old farm, everything feels new. Golden light upon the valley, painted in every hue. Every road is full of promise, every dream begins to bloom. Morning on the old farm chases every shadow from the room. The old windmill keeps turning, the creek keeps running free. Every brand new morning brings the best of me. One more day to sing, one more road to travel, one more joy to bring. As long as the sun keeps rising and the old bell softly rings, I'll always wake up smiling. Morning on the old farm. Good morning. Good morning.